Across the rural farmlands of America, beneath the calm of moonlit fields, a silent destroyer moves. It's fast, intelligent, and almost impossible to stop, the wild boar. What began as a small feral population decades ago has turned into a full-blown national crisis, costing American agriculture more than $2.5 billion every single year. For farmers, the damage isn't just numbers on paper, it's heartbreak you can see. Cornfields uprooted overnight, rice paddies flooded, wheat stalks flattened, irrigation lines torn apart, and fences ripped open. The ground itself looks like it's been tilled by machines, but the culprits are wild hogs, using their snouts like plows in a relentless search for food. These animals are survivors of the highest order. They travel in tight groups called sounders, usually led by dominant females who guide them through the safest routes. And once a sounder finds a food source, they don't leave until it's gone. A single night of rooting by a large group can destroy an entire field, wiping out months of labor in just a few hours. The U.S. Department of Agriculture calls wild boars one of the most destructive invasive species in North America. But the real challenge isn't just their appetite, it's their reproduction power. A female boar can breed twice a year, producing 4 to 12 piglets per litter. Within a year, those piglets mature and begin breeding themselves. This exponential growth means that even if 70% of the population is removed annually, the numbers still bounce back. Faced with such overwhelming odds, farmers have taken action, and hunters have joined the fight. Across Texas, Florida, and Georgia, coordinated hunting programs now operate almost nightly. Helicopter hunts sweep over farmlands using thermal imaging to detect herds. Ground teams deploy high-tech traps and motion sensors, catching entire sounders at once. In some counties, hunting isn't just allowed, it's encouraged as a vital part of protecting agriculture. But make no mistake, hunting alone isn't a permanent fix. The wild boar's intelligence makes it a master survivor. Once a herd senses human activity, they change patterns, move at night, and hide in swamps or dense forests. That's why the U.S. government's approach has evolved from pure eradication to strategic wildlife management. The National Feral Swine Damage Management Program, launched by the USDA, brings together scientists, wildlife officers, and local communities. Their strategy combines data tracking, targeted removal, and public awareness. Using GPS collars, researchers study how boars move and breed, helping hunters predict their next moves. Farmers are educated on how to secure feed storage, manage waste, and install protective barriers. It's a modern war, part science, part survival. And while total eradication may never be possible, control is. Each hunt, each trapped sounder, each acre restored is a small victory in a much larger battle. For America's farmers, this fight is personal. Every harvested field, every growing season is a symbol of endurance. They face drought, storms, and markets, but wild boars? That's an enemy they see, hear, and battle with their own hands. So as the night falls once more over the southern farmlands, the hunt begins again. Because for every farmer standing guard, it's not just about protecting crops, it's about defending their way of life.